Hi, so sort of make another video. It's Sunday the 17th. Down at Coco Beach again. It's quite a nice evening. As you can see, the sun's setting over there. There's a few clouds. It's typical. Nobody's walked past, and as soon as I start the video, about 10 people walk past. And this is a nice spot to come and swim. Do a bit of snorkeling down here. I haven't actually swum here for a while. We used to come a lot down here because it's more of a locals place. The tourists don't really know about this place, and so they don't come. So this week was more of the US market anyway, buying the dips and on the equities, and also the FTSE did the same really. We crossed over 7,200 on the FTSE, and yeah, so it's just by the dips. The other thing of interest this week that's going on is the news that there's going to be a Bitcoin ETF, which may even be released, or I'm not quite sure what the term is. It may go public as early as this coming week, and that's led to quite a rally in Bitcoin. We hit 62,000 yesterday, and most of the other main large cap cryptos have been quite buoyant as well, and I've added a couple of crypto positions, but that's not trading, it's longer term. I tend to think that the public is still not really into the cryptos. It hasn't really reached the stage of public mania or euphoria yet, and that may happen, and I'd like to be holding a few when it does happen. So there's the sun there. It's beautifully red. It's amazing how quickly it goes down. I was here last night with a mate of mine, and we were having a drink here, and you just watch the sun. It just when it gets near the horizon, it just plummets, and it's gone in about a minute. So it'll be interesting to see what happens on the cryptos in the next few weeks. I'm following this guy on YouTube. He goes by the name of George, but I'll find the account and put the account in the description below. He does 2 videos a day on crypto coins, and he seems to know his stuff. He is very bullish, however. He maintains that Bitcoin may hit 100,000 by the end of the year, which 62,000 it could do. It could also go back to 30,000 quite easily, and maybe even lower. But I do think it's sort of hit critical mass now. There's enough institutional money in crypto, certainly in Bitcoin, and I do think Ethereum as well. And I think Ethereum is maybe got, in the long term, it can overtake Bitcoin in terms of market cap. I think at the moment Bitcoin's around $1 trillion, and Ethereum's more like 400 million, something like that. You get carried away with all these huge figures with so many zeros on them, but given that the US debt is approaching, I think it's 4 trillion at the moment, and shows no signs of curbing the spending or reducing the debt and curbing the printing, and that money is going somewhere. And there's an interesting stat that there aren't enough Bitcoins in circulation for every millionaire on the planet to own 1 Bitcoin. There just aren't enough. There's at the moment there's about 18.5 million, but of that maybe quite a large number have been lost for one reason or another, and there will only ever be 21 million. So yeah, that sort of, and the, if you look at the market cap of gold versus Bitcoin, that's quite interesting. That's quite an interesting comparison. It's beautiful to see the, the the sunlight there, the sun glinting on the waves. It's really quite spectacular. Oh, there must be a ship leaving. I think there's a big cruise ship. It's yeah, that one over there. It's going to come out soon. So yeah, this next week could be interesting. On the equity markets, I tend to think we're going to move higher because we're in the most bullish period seasonally of the year. We got through September. We had a sell-off, but it wasn't really anything. I think at the worst, the S&P was down about 4.5% off the all-time highs, and the all-time highs were only a few weeks ago. After all, the FTSE's much further off the all-time high. That's mainly because of the miners and the commodity stocks, but they've had a really good run recently. Rolled at Shell has been making new 52-week highs recently. That's helped the FTSE. So we'll have to see how it goes this week coming. And yeah, it's worth keeping an eye on the cryptos, and maybe a lot of the ETF news was already priced in. I don't know. We'll see what it does in the next week. So yeah, give the video a like if you want. Add a comment. I had some weird issue with the comments previously. They all disappeared off one of my videos. I have no idea why. I don't think the comments were in any way offensive or derogatory, but there you go. So okay, so that's it. Bye.